today, I would like to share a secret. Small and medium-sized enterprises, the powerhouse of European economy, they are sitting on top of the largest untapped financial asset there is, and they don't know it. In fact, SMEs are plagued by financial distress caused by delayed payments from their clients and by a capricious banking industry. So what is this secret asset, you may say? Invoices. Business accounts receivable represent short-term corporate debt that can be made into a tradable asset, connecting SMEs with the capital markets. Our product is the Invoice Exchange. We allow companies to sell their outstanding invoices to investors through a secure, auction-based exchange. And we have partnered with Bitnode, a member of Dun & Bradstreet global network, and by tapping into their databases, we are able to assess the credit score of any incorporated company on the fly. Europe is the global home of trade finance. In fact, the total amount of B2B invoices issued each year by European companies is almost twice the size of the total debt market capitalization. And fintech has only scratched the surface of it. Now, there are some competing platforms out there, but what really differentiates our product is that it is a true exchange. And the word exchange is not just there to trick you. We have built a fully integrated trading and settlement system that performs real-time gross settlement of trades on a delivery versus payment basis. This is what makes our product super scalable and is a major advantage over competing platforms. We launched the Invoice Exchange in Slovenia in November last year, and today we have over 170 registered companies and have traded over 3 million euros worth of invoices. Planning ahead, we are planning expansion to the CEE region, and Poland is on the top of our list. So if any of you from the audience see yourselves as our partner, do grab me by the arm following this pitch. The team behind the Invoice Exchange has a strong background in financial services, and we have previously worked together on a number of successful projects. The development process for the Invoice Exchange was done in-house, based on our own expertise. And finally, winning the Great Pitch competition is going to help us secure the funding required for the first leg of our international expansion. My name is Marko Rand, and I invite you to join us on this exciting venture. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you personally for making me see my unpaid invoices as an asset. Thank you very much. Now 4 minutes from the judges.
I can kick it off. So I saw you in the semifinals, and I already asked some questions, but I wanted to ask again about the actual segment that you want to attack first. So as I remember from the semifinals, you said that you target companies that sell to large enterprises.
Yeah, so typically, of course, we are seeking industries that are characteristically B2B and that are characterized by long payment terms. It depends a little bit, country by country, but for example, in Slovenia, where we currently operate, these examples are food processing industry, medical supplies to medical institutions where payment terms can grow up to 120 days. The IT service industry is also one such case because suppliers there often don't have fixed assets that they can use to post security for bank loans, but they have large payrolls they have to pay and sometimes irregular cash flows. So these are the companies willing to sell invoices. So we're trying to be very specific in our targeting. But generally speaking, we're targeting the SME class of companies.
Okay.
Does your platform provide investment risk assessment?
Yes, so the platform is directly integrated, as I mentioned, with Bitnode, Dun & Bradstreet credit scores. So we inform the trading. We do not underwrite the credit risk. All the invoices that are traded on the exchange have to pass our minimum eligibility criteria. So each time a company wants to sell an invoice, we check instantaneously whether the debtor goes through our criteria, and then we post it online and we inform the trade. So the investors see all the financials on the debtor companies and they can decide on how they want to bid, if they want to bid.
Who can be an investor?
basically any registered company can register and invest in invoices. We cannot allow natural persons on the exchange for certain tax reasons, but any registered company.
Okay, thank you.
Does anything is required on the legal side for the company's invoices to be sold to third parties?
Generally, no. So invoice can be assigned as an asset. We do check with the debtor companies the first time we trade whether the debtor company agrees with the sale and whether we check the relationship within the supplier and the debtor company. But generally speaking, this is considered an asset and is transferable.
Okay. And what do you consider the risk for your business?
I would say right now there is ample liquidity on the market. So we are seeing there is a large demand for alternative investments. We have no problem with attracting investors. It is actually currently we are focusing on the seller side. So we're actively seeking SME selling invoices. And right now it is more difficult because of the liquidity position.
Any more questions, please? Any questions from the audience? Oh, yeah, no, sorry.
Okay. How do you check if the invoice is not questionable?
We check with the debtor company the first time we trade on a specific relationship between a supplier and a debtor company. Later on, we may only take a security from the supplier company, or we may retain part of the amount as security if we do not check individual invoices by invoices. But it is always a decision that we make, so we can always check with the debtor if we wish to. What we are currently seeing is that the discounts, I'm talking about the trading, the 3 million trading that has already happened, is between 0.5 and 1% discount per 30 days of outstanding maturity.
Thank you. 4 minutes well spent. Thank you very much.